coming up in this episode.
What do we have here? I feel for him, mate. We've been there with the breakages, but not to this extent. Well, we finally made it to Mandorah jetty.
When you finish playing with yourself?
Alrighty, so we're going to try our luck and go on the beach. Would you like to drive? Let's see what the damage is.
And thank you to all of our supporters. You are bloody legends.
Alrighty guys, now we're down here in Bunnings because we need to try and find ourselves a chainsaw because, well, hot tip, don't get the 𝘿𝙎𝙎𝘼𝙬𝙀. It's blunt AF and doesn't do jack. So, alright, let's try and find this chainsaw. Oh.
What?
Okay, breathe in.
Oh, I fit through fine.
Yes.
You said 27 and then followed me down a different aisle.
Yes, well, I have to follow you. See where you're going.
You never ever followed any instructions I give you, so that is a pointless comment.
It's pointful. Alright, so the dilemma we have is, do we get a small one because, well, weight and size, or do we go a little bit bigger and, well, then it's weight and size. So brushless performance for the bigger one, non-brushed, but the other one does say pruning. It's an 8-inch one and the other one is 12-inch. Makes no difference.
I think an 8-inch one you're going to come across tree stumps that's going to be too small for.
Yep, plus 6-year warranty, and we'll use this at home as well. All right, okay.
Stop looking at other products.
Okay, all right. Yeah, okay. No, pruning saw is probably too small.
Many minutes later.
Which one would Deb get? Okay.
Let's go.
All right, let's go. Alrighty guys, so we popped in the GPS for Waze and we popped it in for Google Maps. Now they came up totally different. What did yours come up as? Because you went Google.
I went Google because Waze I did first and it said 2 hours and I was like, that's not right. And then mine said 1 hour and 40 minutes. We've obviously done a detour because we had to go to Bunnings, but they're still different. So my Google Maps says 1 hour and 8 minutes.
Mine says 1 hour and 24 minutes. Get there at 2:52 and yours gets there at
2:37 apparently.
Yeah. It's getting closer and closer together. But at the beginning when we took off, there were slight different directions, but ended up on the Stuart Highway, ended up going through Palmerston, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. Because sometimes Waze just takes you funny ways. Yeah. Anyway, bye.
Warning. The following video contains scenes that some Toyota owners may find disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Wow. So he said the wheel just popped off and then it was running on the rim and then the rim just shattered and then it just ran on the discs or whatever, the wheel. Okay, cool. Let's we're gonna try and we'll unhook and then we'll take their van somewhere. All right. Okay. Lots of debris on the road. Shit day for any day. So it looks like, what do we have here? Oh. Wow. That's, yeah.
Front wheel drive wasn't even working in 4-wheel drive, so he wasn't able to even drag himself off the road. But luckily, there were some nice folk that stopped to help drag him off the road.
Alright, let's hook up the zone 20.8 and then get that off the road.
What's this? We have a glass window. Everyone has a glass window.
It's a different caravan for a little bit. Get this one off the road.
Man, what an afternoon, mate. Oh, I feel for him, mate. We've been there with the breakages, but not to this extent. So we think what happened was maybe the alloy rim gave way, cracked, burst out, obviously tyre lost pressure, and then the tyre went down, and then that came off the rim, and then the rim shattered on the highway, and then the rotors hit the road, and then they just dragged until they stopped. Put in four-wheel drive, lockers, all of that. It's a Chop 200 series, but nothing engaged. They couldn't get off the road, so they had to get pulled off. All right, Esimu, done your wee?
Yep.
Hey, do you need kippins? Do you need Banksy?
Yeah.
Okay, here, I put a holder so you don't not so cold.
Find it.
In the cupboard. I think I might have another one. Is there? Oh, okay. All right then, well, let's go, mate. Quick, let's go back to the car. What do we got here?
Got some tar rocks.
Yep, well, a wheel rotor will do that to the road and chop it up. Oh, mate, it's like you got little pebbles.
I was like, what's wrong with my shoes?
Oh man, what an afternoon.
Yeah, poor buggers.
Yep,
Especially when they're 11 days from home, like away to being back home.
yep. Yeah, on their way back to Townsville, and then what they think may have happened, or what we thought might have happened too, is rim gave way. Obviously then no pressure in the tyre, then that popped off the rest of the rim, then that dropped on to the bitumen, rim shattered, and then they just dragged on their rotor, which tore up the road, and then if you're walking anywhere near it, your shoe would get tarry rocks,
Yeah.
which they've still got in her shoe.
Oh no,
there
I'm
you go.
stuck to the floor mat.
Oh yeah, now it's the tarry stuck to the floor mat. Anyway, so someone else pulled them off the road. They unhitched, pulled them off the road, and then we towed their van to a safer location, somewhere flat on the side of the road. And then yeah, so looks like they're not going home in 11 days.
No, we were discussing when you took Emily to the toilet, we were like, because he said, maybe I'll just put you and the kids on a plane to his wife and fly you back, seeing as we're so close to being home anyway, and then I'll just drive the van and car back once the car's fixed. She wasn't keen on that idea, and I was like, why don't you just ask the insurance company to freight it home? Like, you're so close to home anyway, they may as well just put it on a freight truck and just freight it home.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
he's gonna ask the insurance company if they'll just freight it back to Townsville, and they'll fix it when they get to Townsville, and then they'll just fly home. Because yeah, by the time they pay for accommodation and everything,
Yep. It might be cheaper.
it might
Right.
be better for the insurance company just to freight it home. So we'll see. Hopefully they can get it sorted ASAP and either get home or get it done quickly in
In
Darwin.
Darwin. Well,
Which they weren't even going to go to Darwin at all, so
Well, now I said, look, you might be able to make the markets there, Dundee Beach. Yes.
yeah, well, that'll make you feel better when your car's destroyed.
Well, yeah, you'll have to Uber it there, but it'll be worth it for the food and sunset. But the thing is, in their 200 series, they had 2 fridges. So obviously,
To clarify, it was a chopped 200.
okay,
series.
chopped 200 series. But yeah, they had beers, fish, stuff. They said, oh, we can't fit all of this in our fridge in the van. Do you want beer? Like, well, I didn't want to be rude and say no, so I took it. So what we'll do is we'll pay it forward. And the fish, he said he caught in Broome as mackerel, freeze dried, so that should be really, really good. At least we'll have some fish that's been caught by somebody. But we might be in luck when we go to Mandorah. I heard the fishing's good off the pier. Well, good morning, guys. Welcome to Dundee Beach. It is quite warm, and well, little miss here
I know.
wore her winter pajamas.
She said she was toasty. I was like, I bet.
Yes, super toasty.
Yes,
I was in undies and shirt.
Yeah, but we don't believe your thermostat. Your thermostat's whack, so...
I'm whack. Yes, I know. Well, anyway, maybe head off to Mandorah today.
Oh, okay. Well, then we should have been up and
Yeah.
out much earlier. Let's go.
Yep, let's go. Well, I was cooking breakfast, getting coffees and...
Oh, excuse me. You didn't get out of bed until after 8:30, so don't come at me that you were cooking breakfast and making... Bacon and eggs.
I'm up
It's
here.
only 50 k's away. We'll head off.
I'm up here.
I know. Alright, so we'll do that.
My hands in here.
We'll take the rods. We'll see what happens.
And we can catch a fish.
Well, that's the plan every time, Emily.
And me and me and Benji are learning to catch a fish.
Are you?
Yes. Because
Okay.
we try to catch one.
Yeah, we're trying to catch one all the time, but we got some of the gear, but we have no idea. Hey.
Okay.
But at least we got bait this time, so that's
That's an improvement.
that's an improvement. Yes. Just plain lures haven't been very successful.
No, but I feel like it depends on where you are too, though.
Yeah.
Because like a lot of people in Queensland, where we've always fished previously, have only ever used lures.
Yep.
Whereas over here, everyone seems to use bait.
Yep.
Hi, kiddo.
Alright, cool. Come on, get dressed and then we'll head off. Okay? Come on. Well, we finally made it to Mandorah jetty. Hopefully we catch a few fish for the little boy. Super excited, buddy.
This time we got bait.
Yeah, this time we got bait, so we should have a better chance at actually catching something. Something big, hey? Jumped over the ocean over there. Well, we can't get anything too big because they only got kids lines. So maybe we can just chuck it up over here. All right, buddy, go. Whoa, good one. Now, apart from driving to Mandorah, you can also catch the ferry, which we thought about when we were in Darwin, but it's a little bit expensive for us. So it drops you off at the pier. Now, I think this ferry is a little bit different to what I caught when I was a kid. I don't think this was even built back then. It does look a little bit more modern, like lots of things are from when I was a kid. But yeah, straight to the pier from Darwin Port,
Yeah.
presumably. Hey buddy, how was the fishing?
Good, we almost caught one.
We did almost catch one.
I almost caught one. It
You
was
did.
so strong, I couldn't even lure it anymore. I had to just pull it.
I know, and then it just like bang, and then must
Just
have like,
disappeared.
let go. Yeah, or ripped off the bait. That was the most we ever almost got.
I was so scared because it looked like it. I was so scared because it looked like the rod was about to snap.
It was pretty bendy.
It was, luckily they're really flexible.
They are really flexible. Anyway, down here at Mandorah Jetty, we found that squid works better than, I guess, baitfish. So we had some baitfish that we'd scored off another family back in Catherine.
Yeah.
Froze it and thought we'd use it, but yeah, it wasn't very good, was it, buddy?
Nah, we didn't even get a single bite.
Not even a single bite with it.
Not even a single move.
Nope, not even a single move. Yeah, but the squid, they love the squid. So,
Yeah, the big fish were like crazy. One of them was like ginormous, like It seemed like it was as big as you.
Oh,
It seemed like it was
that
as big
is
as your
big.
body. Seemed like it was like as big as your body.
yeah.
It seems
But
so giant.
Lucky the jetty had some shade because it is a scorcher of a day.
I'm
Super
sweating.
duper hot. Yeah.
I'm sweating from all that pulling.
Yes.
Because I was like struggling. I was doing it really hard.
Yep. It was, buddy.
And my hook got stuck on something.
Yeah.
The fish.
Well, I did get a couple of snags.
Some fish. Sometimes the fish put it on something, snagged it on something,
Yeah.
and then they
All right.
so they can get away
Yeah. Okay.
quicker.
Alrighty, guys. So there's a off track on the side of the caravan park at Dundee Beach, which it looks quite deceiving because there's a blockade on the road, but then there's another little chicken track on the side which you can get to and go through to the beach here. If you stick left, then it'll take you to the beach. If you go right, it'll take you to a river. Well, a little small river anyway, which apparently there are crocs there, but we didn't see any when we went there. So we're now trying to get some shells because the kids, well, their friends at camp got heaps of shells, so obviously we have to get heaps of shells. Yeah, there's lots here. It's quite nice and relaxing. I mean, we could have driven on the beach, but we didn't let our tires down. So, oh, what's that one, buddy?
It's a big unicorn shell.
Oh, it's a big unicorn shell.
Crab shell.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Yep.
Mommy.
So, getting all these nice, beautiful shells off the beach. Hopefully, we're not going to get too many because we just don't have the weights. We don't want to have to be carrying crap from place to place. Well, not really crap, it's more souvenirs. But it would be nice to actually park up here on the beach and camp. I'm not sure that you can. Looks like there's a camper van just past yonder over there, whether they're coming here for the day or camped up. But either way, it's quite nice just to look over and capture the sunset. All right, maybe I'll chuck up the drone. It is a bit windy, but we'll see. Okay, let's go. Alrighty, so we're going to try our luck and go on the beach. Would you like to drive? Would you like to drive?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, and I had to sleep in the car.
You did have to sleep in the car. You were knackered. Yes.
I was tired.
Yeah, well, that's usually what happens when you're tired. All right, let's go on the beach. Now, we're not going to let down. We just walked a bit of the beach and it was quite hard sand down near the water. So, fingers crossed. I mean, ordinarily we would let the tires down, but it's just going to be a quick one. Hopefully it's a quick one and we don't just get stuck. All right, come on, let's get in the car. Alrighty guys, so we're going to take it on down to the beach. We're not going to let tires down. We did a bit of a walk and it was quite firm, touch wood. But we will put it in sand mode. Whoo, sand mode.
So we don't get stuck.
Hopefully, that's the plan. There you go. 5 k's an hour. Super duper fast. Wink, wink. All right.
This is fun.
Is it fun, is it?
Yeah.
Whoa, be careful, watch out. Look, hey mate. Hands on 10 and 2, eyes on the road, or the sand. Don't run mum over.
I'm driving.
Whoa. Mate,
Whoa.
that is a massive find.
Thank you, Mummy.
Then you just got pinched by a hermit crab.
Oh,
Look at this.
you got pinched by a hermit crab, buddy? Yeah, it doesn't hurt that much.
And he was like, that's rude. And I was like, well, you picked him up. That's rude to him.
Yeah.
Mummy, can I see if I... You picked him We're ready.
Now it was time to head back and try and get off the beach on full pressures.
I got a ton of dragon! Yeah. Bumpy, bumpy.
Sand mode, hey? Maybe low sand mode.
Daddy, put sand mode. High sand mode. We need high sand mode.
Alright, let's cross sand mode.
Whoa, bumpy, 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 bumpy. We almost made it. We made it!
Being a Sunday, it was time to FaceTime Deb's family.
That's the understatement of the year. You're completely covered in it.
Yes. I pushed myself off.
Yeah. You might have to have an outdoor shower tonight.
20 minutes earlier.
Tell me your kids don't understand you're off-grid on tank water without telling me you're off-grid on tank water.
Oh man, Dundee Beach is pretty damn amazing.
Until you stand on a spiky shell.
Well, yeah. Well, other than that, other than standing on a spiky shell, it's pretty magical down here. The sun sets, obviously sets in the west, and we're in the north. But where it curves around, you get a nice western sunset, which is amazing over the water.
Yeah, because you're almost like on a point.
Yeah. So, it's nice and golden. We'll spin it around and let's have a look. That's pretty magical. Well, good morning guys. What a beautiful day to head to 𝘿𝙎𝙎𝘾𝙊𝙀. So we're still at Dundee, but we're going to head off soon. But we noticed last night that we got a bit of a flat, so I've got to change that. Yeah, we think what may have happened is maybe some of the shard of rim got into the tyre, because there was debris everywhere. We went to help those guys in the Chop 200 series. So unfortunately, we've got a bit of a flat tyre, so hopefully I can just plug it up, put the spare on, and Bob's your uncle. Also, I left Starlink on and was charging lots of things last night, and well, the battery went flat, so pumping in a few amps right now, and then yeah, get the batteries up a bit. I mean, we're going to be charging all day when we're driving, so it shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, we've got two flat things, buddy. We've got a flat ball, which I think looks pretty buggered, and the tyre. Alrighty guys, now we've only just bought the TrailerMate jack, because we're replacing the old one which kapoots itself, but it also has a really good feature. It has a jacking mount, which luckily we got because we actually needed to jack up the van for whatever reason. We don't have a jack for the van. Yeah, silly us. I don't know, so we should have got this ages ago, but it's really good, easy to use, easy to just jack up the van. Now, another good testament to the 12-volt box that I made for the Starlink. Well, since the tyre went flat, obviously everything went down. Where I put it under there, compressor, but the box seems fine. Everything seems all rigid-edge at the moment. So let's pump this up, get the tyre off, plug it up, and then get back on track. All right, so hopefully this is the first and last time I take the spare off. I'll plug the other one up and she'll be back to all schmicko. Alrighty, let's get this dust bucket off. Hui, nice and dusty. Alright, now pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. Let's take this off and see what the damage is. Probably gonna have to do the soapy water thing. Nope, don't need to. Let's have a look. Yep, bit of alloy rim right there. That's a bit of a bugger. Hopefully it's only in just this tyre. What's this? I think this is just stone stuck in the tread. Anyway, let's put the new one on and start fixing this. Oh, worth its weight in gold. Well, actually, if we had gold this much, then yeah, we'd be rich. But alrighty, guys. So let's repair this. Oh, that's got it good. Yep, there you go.
Many minutes later.
Oh, the joys. Well, this tyre kit has certainly come in handy. We fixed up our friend's flat and now ours. And we both used our jacks for the first time. Now they say lubricate the tip for easier insertion. I mean, that could apply to a lot of things. But here, definitely. Here's toit. Toit like a tiger.
Yes, you are toit like a tiger.
Then the next thing you're going to need to do is get some repair cord and put it through the eye of the insertion tool. You may need some lubricant. I have in the past to get it in. This is also the tough part. Now they say lubricate the tip for easier insertion. I mean, that could apply to a lot of things. But here, definitely. Alrighty guys, now once she's in, hold the collar down and pull her out. There you go. Now you can trim it if you want, or we can leave it. It's up to you guys. Maybe we'll trim it up a bit, make it look pretty.
5 minutes later.
Now let's check for leaks. No bubbles, it's a good sign. Oh good, whack her on. Alright, check the rest of the tyres. Now how easy is that, having a retractable hose? Switch it off, let the pressure out. Easy peasy, bosom squeezy.
Now up next, we head to 𝘂𝙬𝙬, and mate, this place was bloody magical.
Mate, this is a hidden gem. What is that?
It's blood.
Alrighty, so we're a little rushed this morning. So this is what it feels like when someone drives. This is what it's all about. Travel and invigoration. You know when you get that feeling? And welcome to 𝘂𝙬𝙬. Alright, get up. Mate,